5 minutes, guys. We'll start. Hello, guys. Good morning. Yeah, hi. So today we'll go for so we covered this concept right yesterday, DDL statements and DML statements. So next we'll cover some functions, guys. Very important. So these are the functions. So this informatic or testing or in ETL, any the testing or development. So these concepts will be very useful, guys. Okay. So we'll cover this concept today. So this is very, very important. Okay. So what is the function actually? Function means, so if you pass some values, you will get the some results. Okay. So we have different functions like numeric functions, date functions, and general functions, and some group functions. Okay. So we'll go for first we'll go for numeric functions. Okay. So what are the numeric functions? Okay. So these are the numeric function: round, trunc, select. So what are the numeric functions are there, guys? So we have the truncate function. Okay. So TRUNC, truncate function. Okay. So what is the syntax of this? So I'm making note. So we'll go for numeric function. Numeric function. Okay. So numeric functions are, we have the truncate function. So truncate means TRUNC, truncate. Then M comma N. Okay. So it returns M. 1 minute, I'm getting one call. So here trunk means it returns m truncated to n decimal value space. So it returns m truncated to n decimal places. Okay. So normally you have to write select trunc C. Sometimes you will get some data, so they will ask you to truncate some values. Okay. Suppose 7843 dot 637. So I want to truncate 2. Okay. So truncate. Suppose I want to do for. Suppose I'm using -1. So in that case, what will happen? So this it will round off actually. So -1 means 3 will round up. Round up means what is the value means 7840 will come. Okay. So sometimes some business requirement they will ask you to whenever you got some results, so they want to truncate the please truncate the values. They will tell you in the business rules. So in that case, this trunc C functions will be useful case. So we'll see one example. So select trunc C. I am writing 7843 dot 637 comma 2 comma trunc C 7843 637 -1 trunc C 7843 dot 637 comma -2. So you have to use the from dual. So whenever you want to test any functions, you have to write like this. Select, you have to write the functions. So function will return a value must. Okay, from dual table. Okay, dual is a dummy table like this. So when you execute, this spelling is wrong. Yeah. Okay. So you can see. So these two characters, right? So 7843.631 will come. Okay. And coming to here, -1 I used. So -1 means so 7840 will come. When you use -2 means 7800 will come. So like that. So if you want to change the value based on the requirement, so you can go for this trunc C function, guys. Okay. And this compulsory in interview or in examination, you will get these questions. This is a trunc C usage. Next, we have the ceil function. Okay. So ceil function, what will do? Returns the. If you want to make a notes, you can make a notes, guys. Smallest integer.
Sir, can you please go back to this truncate function one?
Sorry. Okay.
Can you go back to truncate? The third one option is there, right? Truncate 73.63 -2.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the
-2 means
difference between -1 and -2 here?
-1 means this digit normally. So here -1 means so it will consider 3. So 3 digits normally what will happen? It will truncate means 0 will come. Okay. So
It's
again
like a round up, huh?
round up. Yes.
Okay, then -2 means again two numbers are round up, right?
Two numbers left side, two numbers. 43 means it will take 0
Okay.
0. Suppose if this value is more than, suppose I am using 78. So what will happen? It will give maybe 700 will come. 700 will come.
Okay.
If you use double, yeah, like that. Suppose if you use -3, what will happen? 7,000 will come. 7,000 will come.
Okay.
Like that.
Each digit which should be equal to 0 whenever it comes like -1. Okay.
-1. Suppose normally this situation will come in real time morely. So 7843.637 comma 2 will come. So suppose we will do some calculation. Suppose they want to calculate the profit percentage or some other things they want to calculate. So in that case, suppose you got some values, you did some mod function or some calculation you did. So you got some this value like this 0.78 something. You got this value. So they don't want after digits. They don't want more numbers. So they want to make it as a 78456.3 is enough. They want. So in that case, what you can do, just make it as a 1, so that after digit only that 6 only will come.
Okay.
So it
After
will
this,
be
whatever the number we will given, that will appear on the screen when we execute
yes,
the.
yes. So normally,
Oh,
what are the results you are getting? That results you are modifying if you want to, as per the rules. So if you want to truncate a 1 digit, means you can use this like this.
yeah, got it, got it.
Yeah. So compulsory this kind of questions in any project, banking project or health banking project, you will get this kind of requirement compulsory, because banking means they will calculate the all balances and some kind of ratios analysis. Uh, in that case, these functions will be either testing or development. These functions will come. Okay.
And
And
one more
next,
thing, sir. After
yeah.
this class, we have to give an knowledge support also, right?
What is
Support,
the
support, support knowledge also is there.
support means project project
Yeah,
KT you want.
yeah.
Yeah, project KT I will give. I will explain you project KT also, how the real time project will be and how the requirements will come. What would the day-to-day
Okay, okay.
activities also I will explain.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Hmm.
So then a ceil function, just make a note this also. A ceil function means return the smallest integer greater than the or equal to n number. So when you use ceil, okay, ceil suppose you are using 19.34. So what will happen? Return the smallest integer greater than or equal to n. So means when you are using ceil, 20 will come, equal or greater than. Okay. So we'll get the every time 20 will come. So we use ceil means, so next value will come. So we'll use same function, select ceil. Okay, this is the one function, 19.32 comma ceil 19.2 comma ceil 19 from here. So every time what will happen? So when you use 19.32, next value, equal value or next value will come. 19 after 19, 20 will come. So here also 19.2 means 20 will come. So ceil 19 means 19 only will come. So like so 19.32, right? So 20 will come. Next value will come. And ceil 19.2 means 20. And ceil 19 means same, because I'm not using any decimal values, right? So that's why you will get the 9. Okay. So this is a very ceil function they will ask you guys compulsory. Okay. So ceil, this is a numeric function. And next floor function. Floor. So floor function returns the largest. So even though you are in the informatica also, you will have all these functions, guys. So that's why in your work environment, these functions will come. So if you want to document also, you can go to the help document, content, just search ceil and see. So they will give you 1 minute. Okay, so this you all documentation will be there in the informatic help document case. You can see seal, what is the purpose of seal, price. Suppose I'm passing 39.79, so 40 will come. 125.12 means 120, next value will come. 74.24, 75 will come. So if you use minus means it will come the, when you use minus value means equal value will come. Okay, 100 will come. And when you pass null value will come. Okay, so this is actually they given a very detailed information, a seal function like that. Okay, and like suppose if you want to floor, so floor also will be there. So floor returns the largest integer or equal to the numeric value. Okay, so here like this 13.79 you given, 13 will come. 125.12, 125 will come. 74.2, 74. Use minus means it will come the next value. So different way. Okay, so these all functions are interrelated, guys. So you will confuse because seal, floor. Okay, compulsory in interview question they will ask you these kind of questions. If you practice 1 or 2 times, you will understand the different. So what is the okay? And same, what are the functions you are using Informatica? Same Oracle function also same, because most of the Informatica is resembled same as a Oracle functions all are. Okay, so these are the floor function. Then next mod function, guys. So this is very important, mod function. Okay, so they will ask you to write a query to display even numbers, even records. Okay, write a query to display odd records. So like this they will ask you guys. Okay, so even though in Informatica also they will give some file. So I want to load even records into one table and odd odd records into one table. What is the even means? Even means 2, 4, which is divisible by 2 number. Okay, 6, 0, then 8. These are the even numbers, guys. Odd number means 1 comma, which is divisible by 3. That is a called a odd numbers, guys. So what is the mod function will do? So mod is nothing but a remainder will come. Okay, so it returns the remainder of, so like what is the syntax? M comma n. Okay, so suppose select mod, suppose I'm using 100 by 2. What is the value remainder, guys? So 2 5s and 0 means mod means 0 will come remainder. So from real, right, 0 will come. Suppose you are 101, you used. What is the remainder will come? 1 will come, guys. Okay, so this mod function will be same. So we'll write in the expression, we'll write in the filter condition, we'll write like this: mod of, suppose your port number, suppose which port you are using, suppose your port is id comma 2, so is equal to 0, will write like this. So 0 means, so which is a compulsory, these are even numbers. This condition is true condition, will go to the even records. And mod of id comma 2 is equal to 1 means this is an odd number. So like this, through the mod function we'll get the remainder, guys. Okay, okay, these are the function. Next next function is, we'll have the sign function, guys. SIGN, sign function. Okay, so sign means, so whether that value is positive value or negative value, we can using, so sign, suppose if it is a positive value, it will get the 1. If it is 0, it will display 0. If it is a negative value, display -1, guys. Okay, suppose you select sign. Okay, sign, suppose I'm using -10. So what is the value will come? So it is a negative value, right? So -1 will come. So if you use +1 will come. Suppose if you use 0, 0 will come. So from here. So now I can see -1 sign function. is the sine function usage. Okay. And next, sysdate function, right? So sysdate function. So sysdate means it will display the date, today date, sysdate. Okay. So predefined function, sysdate, today date will come. Okay. These are the we covered numeric function, guys. Okay. We covered numeric functions. So everyone should have a compulsory, if you want to work in real time, these functions you should thoroughly practice. Numeric functions, either the testing or development, both persons. So we need to practice these functions. So next we have the date function, guys. Okay. So what is the date means? Suppose I want select. I want, suppose they are asking to, I want after 10. So I want to add your date to 10 days. I want to add, because today is 10th, right? I want to add 10 days. I want to add. You can use plus symbol, plus 10. And sysdate from here. Like today date is, as you can see, actual today date is 10. So I added the 10 days I added. So 20 make. Okay. So this all these date functions will be useful for your testing purpose, guys. So when you write the query, sometimes you need to get the previous day. Suppose I want to get the previous 10-day data, I want to get it. So write a query to get previous 10 days data. In that case, you have to use sysdates minus 10. Okay. So like this. Okay. And next, we have function called months between. Months between. Suppose sysdate, and suppose I am using sysdate plus 10. So what is the suppose I'm using 30. I'm using, let's say. So what you have to give the higher date first and lower date next, guys. Higher date first, lower date next. So this function will accept two arguments. Okay. So you have to give the highest date first and lowest date. So it will give the what is the difference between these dates in months will display. Okay. So this is a from real. So 1 month difference. Okay. Okay. So this is our date function, guys. So like this months between, and here also you can use the dates, select round function also. Round to, suppose I want to use the sysdate, comma, I'm using day. Okay, comma round, and using sysdate, comma month. So month means first month will come. So and day means first day will come. And round sysdate, comma year from do year. You can see day means means this week. So actually day means so we have the week, right? So we have like this week, right? So it will start with Sunday actually. So when you use day means it will go to the first, 7th will come. Okay. And when you use month means first will come, first November will come. When you use year means first January will come. So like that is a this is the round function. Okay. So same round and trunk C also same for the dates also will applicable, guys. Okay. And next select. So 1 minute, guys. Okay. So this is a date functions. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. Tell me. Yeah. Yeah. Here, what happened? So this is a round function. What will happen? This is a good question. So when you use round function year means, so now actually if your date is, because right, so you have the 12 months, right? Okay. So when suppose your date is in below the 6 months, suppose your date is fifth month, okay? So when you use fifth month means it will come 01/01/2021 will come, okay? So when you use more than 6 months, suppose you are passing seventh month or eighth month or ninth month, you will get the next year will come. So 01, so 01, 2022 will come. So like suppose if you see, same it will apply for numbers also. So for round I am using 12.54. Okay. So when is 12.54 means 13 will come. 13 will come because 100. So we have the decimal, right, in basics. మనకి ఏంటంటే మనకి చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఆల్జిబ్రాలో 100 ఉంది అనుకోండి, 50 అబౌవ్ ఉంటే మనకి ఇది 13కి కన్సిడర్ చేస్తే వస్తుంది అన్నట్టు రౌండ్ ఫంక్షన్. సపోజ్ ఇది మనకి 14 పెట్టాం అనుకోండి, 50 కంటే తక్కువ ఉన్నప్పుడు మనకి ఏమవుతుంది 12 వస్తుంది అన్నట్టు. సో లైక్ దట్ వే సేమ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అప్లికబుల్ ఫర్ ది so you can say 12 okay. Dates also, suppose you are using, I'm using 2_date, I'm passing 01 like 05 and 2021, I'm passing DD MM YY. So this I will explain what is a 2_date function. So now I'm passing the fifth month, right? So what will come? The 2021 will come. Is when. So you can see 2021. Got it? Yeah. So if you pass, suppose seventh month. Seventh month means 6 months above, right? So half of the year done. Then 22 will come. That is a round function. Okay. So compulsory these functions in your project, it will come day to day life, guys. Compulsory. Okay. And next, these are 2_date function is very important, guys. Suppose I'm using select some date I'm writing. Suppose this date minus something I'm using 23. This date minus I'm using 12 comma 12-01 2012, let's say, from here. So when you write here, system will not understand this. So as a human being, we know. So what is a 12/? This is a date format we know. But as a computer, they don't. As a database, they don't know. They not understand this word actually. Whether it is a number or it is a date, system is not able to understand. So everything you need to tell to the system by using, whenever you want to convert date, so you have to use the 2_date function, guys. So whenever any date format is there, if you want to convert as a date, you have to use 2_date function. 2_date function. 2_date function, your argument, then comma you have to use. You have to tell to the system what is this 12. 12 is my date. DD means date. Slash, the same format, slash, and month MM. Then year means Y. So this is the abbreviation, guys. DD means date, MM means month, YY means year, guys. Okay. So now system will understood this. So this, what is the your written here? System will convert this as a date. So now it will give the results now. So what will do actually? It will do the sys date minus this date, guys. Suppose I want to calculate my date of birth. Date of birth means sys date minus your date. Suppose your date of birth is, let's say, 1996, let's say 1995, let's say 1990, let's say. So I want to calculate my how many dates my date of birth. In that case, you can use the sys date minus this date. So you 11,625 days. Okay. And if you want to calculate into as a years means 365. Years means you want to 365 like this. Divide 365 days like this. So now 31 age you are. If you are 1990 means your age is 31. Okay. So like this you can calculate your date of birth also. So everything in the this is a date function. Is very even the real time in the informatica also they will send file in the string format date. So that you need to load it as a date in the database level. So that you have to convert all. So in Informatica tool means not just loading, guys. So whenever you are loading, you need to apply all these based on the requirement. You need to apply all these functions, any your if and if statements you have to write. So like this, your job will be, guys. Okay. So this is a date functions. So if you want more date function, you can go for the YouTube. Try to complete the date functions also. And next is you have the to_char function. This is also very important. Suppose I have date, select sysdate is there. So I want to only display year, or I want to display only this month or date. So in that case, you can use the to_char sysdate. So comma. So what you want from this? From this date, I want, let's say year I want. So it will display 2021 display, guys. So otherwise to_char I want to display today date I want. So day function or to_char sysdate. Suppose I want display month or to_char I want to display sysdate dd. Okay, and to_char of sysdate comma suppose mm from DL. Okay. This time you understood that how to use to_date char function. Character means now in previous example this character I converted as a date by using to_date function. I converted numeric value to date format. So this function what I'm doing is from date values I'm converting as a string values. Okay, from date I'm extracting the year, day, month like this. From which function we have to use to_char function. Okay. So you can use so like this. So you can see year means 2021 will come. Day means Wednesday, today Wednesday. And what's the month? November. DD means 10. Month means 11. So like this, these all functions are very important. Okay. Okay. So these are the and we have the and number also if you want to convert it. So normally sometimes 12.4 I want to convert. Okay, or you want to convert decimal is actually. So normally, so like suppose selecting to_char. Okay, suppose 1234 is a. I want to convert as a suppose 99 means digit. 9 means digit. Okay, and D means decimal. Then 99. So It's not coming. Actually, no decimals, right? 4 comma. Okay, fine. So here D comma 9 on this. Normally, sometimes you want to convert this decimal values means this value. This can be you have to use this. Okay. And next group subtractor G. G means group subtractor. Just 1 minute. Group subtractor means sometimes you want 12 F1 124 like this. You want suppose. So you want this kind of value you want to store. You can use the group subtractor G. Okay. So that's. And next is we have the is null operator, guys. So we have the is null operator, and okay. So these also can try it. Months between it or next day, last day you can try it. And these are general functions, guys. This will be very useful. NVL function, NVL2, null if, and coalesces function. These are the 4 functions are very. Lower function means it will convert lower letters case. Upper means it converts the upper case. Int cap means first character is the caps letter. Okay. And so this is like concatenate function, substring function. So these are the very substring and length. This I will explain is not okay. So this substring and instring also will get more requirement in real time in the examination also in any interview also. Suppose you have some string is there, so from that you want to display first 3 characters or first 4 character means this substring you have to use the first is the argument and this is the starting position, guys. So which position? So in the database every position start with 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, guys. So I want start with 1 and how many characters you want? 3 characters. So DWP will come. Okay. And next function is length function. So suppose how many characters are there in my input. So by using length function, it will display. So 8 characters are there. Why? Because space also will be there. So it will 3 plus 4, 7 plus 1 space is there. So 8 characters. Okay. And next we have the LPAD function. Okay. So LPAD means left side padding will come, guys. So this 10 amount 10, right? So 10 space will come and left side this space will come. So total 10 space will come like this. Right pad means right side. And in string means if you want to search a particular string position in a string, you can go for the in string function. Suppose I want to P, where is the pre start? Actually P, so it's actually this 3 actually, not 2. Because position is 3 actually. Okay. And replace function means if you want to replace some value with other values, you can use the replace function. Okay, these all compulsory is mandatory functions. So like select ename from, suppose I want to select length. So you can use the legth, length ename. Next I want substring. Okay, substring. I want ename. So first two character, one
సార్ మీ
comma
వాయిస్
two.
ఏమి వినిపించట్లేదు సార్.
Okay, is fine now? Is okay na? Put okay na? Is it fine now, guys? Hello?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it okay?
Yes, sir.
Still getting problem, guys? Is it fine, guys? Okay, fine. So this substring, I'm using first two characters, starting with 1, 2. Then I want substring in string. I want in string. I want ename. Suppose I want to display S letter. Where it is a S letter. Then I want to replace ename. Wherever S is there, I want to replace with some X from EMP. So you can see actual name is Smith. So in the second length, what is the length of the 5? You can see 4 characters, 5, 6 like this. And substring I use 1, first 2 characters I'm displaying. So SM like this will come. And next in string, what is the position of S? So position of S is actually, so you have to, we missed one thing. We have to display. You have to use one. You have to first occurrence, second occurrence will be there. Another argument will be there. So now string. Okay, the spelling capital letter, right? So that is a problem. So now you can see S first. Here S is the 5th position. So like this, and replace. I'm replacing S with X, right? So you can see capital letter how to use. The case tense when I'm searching. Now you can see whenever S is there. So again, small letters all like this. So whenever S is there, I replace with X, guys. So just I'm repeating again. So this ename is directly I'm displaying the ename from employee table, and length function will display the how many characters are it occupied. It is displaying by using length function. Okay, and this length function when we'll use, suppose you have the source and target, you are doing some validation. Your source side, your column maximum length is suppose 30 characters are there. So same 30 character it should be loaded in the target also. So you cannot see all. Suppose you have 10 records, you can see how many length are there. Manually you can check. Suppose you have 1 lakh records are there. So how to know whether the 30 characters is loaded or not? Okay. So by using length function, you can get it. So whether 30 number is there or not, you have to check it. Okay. So like that way, substring also. If you want to first 2 characters means you can use the substring, and in string means where the string position. So it will display. So if string is not there, it will display 0. And replace function means if you want to replace this character means you can search string and replace string. Okay. So like this. And next thing is LPAD, right? We have to do the LPAD also. LPAD. Then we have to ename.